A Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 nearly departed from a taxiway at Orlando International Airport, or MCO, on Tuesday, March 20th. The incident occurred amid a busy morning at the airport, with spring break peak travel in full swing. The taxiway runs parallel to the runway, and the crew reportedly mistook the surface, resulting in the confusion of the taxiway for a runway. The mishap resulted in an air traffic controller cancelling the flight's takeoff clearance after it began its roll down the taxiway. According to NBC News, the flight involved was WN 3278, bound for Albany International Airport. Flight Radar 24 shows the aircraft operating the flight was registered as November 8315 Charlie. Minutes after pushback, tracking data indicates the aircraft was taxiing perpendicular to runway 17 right on Taxiway Hotel 2. Then, rather than continuing straight to reach the runway, the crew turned right onto Taxiway Hotel, which runs parallel to the runway. The jet had reportedly received clearance for takeoff from ATC from the runway. Here, it's worth pointing out that there are two parallel taxiways prior to reaching the runway. There's Taxiway Golf and Taxiway Hotel. It's possible that the pilot assumed that the runway was just after clearing Taxiway Golf. The aircraft began to accelerate down the taxiway, reaching a peak speed of 69 knots. However, it was brief, as it exited the taxiway less than a minute later. A spokesperson from Southwest offered the following comment on the incident. Southwest Airlines Flight 3278 stopped safely on a taxiway at Orlando International Airport this morning after the crew mistook the surface for the nearby runway. No injuries were reported. Southwest is engaged with the NTSB and FAA to understand the circumstances of the event. The airline accommodated customers on another aircraft to their intended destination of Albany. Nothing is more important to Southwest than the safety of our customers and employees. Following the incident, the plane remained on the tarmac for several minutes. An FAA spokesperson confirmed that an air traffic controller halted the crew's takeoff, saying, "An air traffic controller at Orlando International Airport cancelled the takeoff clearance for Southwest Airlines Flight 3278 around 9:30 a.m. local time on Thursday, March 20th, after the aircraft began its takeoff roll on a taxiway. The taxiway runs parallel to the runway. The flight was headed to Albany International Airport in New York. No other aircraft were involved. The FAA is investigating." After around 40 minutes, the aircraft had made it back to the gate and deplaned. Passengers had to wait a few hours before Southwest could dispatch another aircraft and crew to continue the flight. The incident jet, November 8315 Charlie, remained on the ground in Orlando before being deployed to operate a different service. What are your thoughts on this incident? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.